Morning, Miss Borack. Can we come in?
Well, I don't know, Kevin. Can you?
May we come in?
Yes, of course you may. Please, come right in.
I don't know what just happened here, but it didn't sound like it deserved an F.
It's because Kevin is not an F student.
Look, it's not that I'm lazy, Miss Borack. I'm just really busy with ball. I wanted to read A Tale of Two Cities, but I didn't have the time.
Yeah, well, that was my fault, Kevin, for interrupting the high school experience with a book.
Hey, you didn't know?
Kevin, what are you going to do when you're out in the world competing with young men who have applied themselves? Like Ralph Zalden, you know, the boy whose underpants you turned into a hat yesterday after school?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Borack, but Ralph Zalden's a geek.
Oh, a student pays attention, works hard, gets good grades. Does that make him a geek?
No, that makes him a dork. Geek is more like, you know, somebody with no friends, stays home every Saturday night, nose always buried in a book.
One word out of you and I cut off your supply of Metamucil. Look, Kevin, the reason you're in this trouble is because you have not been working up to your ability. I'll tell you what. If you can spare me 2 evenings a week, I'll give you an incomplete in English and tutor you privately until you can pass the whole course. And that way you'll be eligible to play tomorrow.
Fine. Well, as soon as football season's over.
Young man, this woman is doing you a favor. She's taking time from her own busy schedule. They don't know you have no life.
Kevin, no dice. You take it or leave it. These are my terms.
Look, Coach, you told me if I was nice to her, she'd roll over. I'm out of here. If you want to win tomorrow, it's up to you.
Kevin!
Life gets tougher outside of the driver's ed car, doesn't it, Coach?
Hey, look, Borack, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make sure that Kevin plays in that game. If you don't want to make it easy on us, fine. But you're not going to stop us. I guarantee you that boy will be playing.
Well, at least I stood up for my principles.
This is the proudest I've been of you in my whole life.
Thanks, Ma.
Can you believe it? My whole life, and this is the proudest I've ever been. I'm depressed. I need a cookie.
Come in. Oh, no. You're not a substitute nurse, too, are you?
I'm sorry about your knee. You know, you wouldn't have been blindsided if you'd stayed in the pocket.
You know football?
I know everything. I see some people have already signed your cast.
Yeah, some of the guys from the team. Are you signing it?
Correcting it. There is no K in victory. Oh, yeah, and we'll just change this to Miss Borack eats shiitake mushroom.
Listen, if you're feeling guilty about not influencing my life, don't. People have been trying to get me to be serious for years.
We made a deal. You promised me that I could tutor you once football season was over, and it looks like it is.
Yeah, but this isn't exactly fair. I can't move.
I know. It'll be like teaching fish in a barrel. Shall I begin?
Do I have a choice?
Well, you could push the call button, but I'll be done with the book by the time the nurse gets here. So, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Good stuff, huh? It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light.